guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be undertaking a challenge, and that challenge is to eat everything that I used to eat when I was 60 pounds overweight. So if you guys are brand new on my channel, I used to look like this in high school. When I got a job, I spent all my money on food, and that food was 7-Eleven, Coke, Slurpees, McDonald's, chips, chocolate. So I think it would be really interesting just to show you guys how I used to eat back then, kind of explain like what I do differently now and how I've been able to keep it off for 8 years, because that is a long time. I remember so many people when I first started losing weight, they would always say, oh, well, there's no point because you're just gonna gain it back in 5 years and even more because your fat cells shrink and they never go away or something like that. But if you change your diet and you keep it that way after you lose weight, like, you're not gonna gain it back. Like, I would never eat like this again because it's just so sugary and also expensive too. It's expensive to eat out all the time. So I do eat a little bit different. The last few months I've gone plant-based, so I'm just gonna be veganizing all the food that I used to eat, which is actually very doable here in the UK because there's just substitutes everywhere. McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, so it's really cool. And also it should be a little note that just because someone says they eat vegan does not mean it's healthy. Like, you could literally be eating like this all day, every day. So for breakfast, because I was in high school at the time, I would normally wake up pretty late and I didn't have time to eat breakfast or make a breakfast. So sometimes I would just completely skip breakfast, or I would have my favorite cereal. So my cereal of choice was Crave, which is the most delicious, sugariest little cereal with little chocolates inside of them. They're so good. Or I would have Reese's Puffs. So I'm gonna be having this today because this is the only thing I could find that didn't have any milk in it. But I realized it has honey in it, so it's not really plant-based. That's okay, we're gonna ignore that for today. They're so cute, look at them. They're like little balls. So I not only have one bowl of cereal, but I would actually have two, because one would not fill me up. Oh my gosh, I almost finished this box. Okay. I'm just gonna add some oat milk. Something else that I did not ever do, which I'm actually surprised that I was alive up until I started losing weight, because I never had water. So to go along with my cereal, I would also have a big glass of milk on the side. Oh, there's water in there. That was gross. I just washed these. Let me restart that. So I would have a glass of milk on the side with this. Oh no! I was looking at my camera. Okay, I would never ever touch any cereal this healthy when I was 60 pounds heavier. So just to make this realistic as possible, I'm gonna add some of this Lindt Excellent 70% dark chocolate to kind of mimic the Crave that I would have. This is what I have for dessert. I always have like little pieces of dark chocolate after dinner. So it's weird to like be having this for breakfast. Oh, I gotta add some of you in here too. Move you to the side. Cheers. Why am I blowing on it? It's not hot. What the f am I doing? This brings back so many memories. Like tasting the chocolate with this. It feels so weird to not drink water because having cereal with milk, it just feels weird to drink milk on the side. You know what I mean? Starting to get a little full. But I have so much to eat. I'm full. I still have this to go. It's okay. I need to finish this. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. I mean, there's still a little bit in there, but it's fine. I'm so thirsty right now. This is just not doing it for me. When you drink milk, or even like this is oat milk, when you drink it, it's like it coats your throat, so you don't really feel like you're hydrated. Like you still want to drink more. So from now, I wouldn't really eat anything until lunchtime. Sometimes I'd be a little sneaky and I would go to the vending machines and I'd get like a granola bar, or like I'd get like a little thing of chips or like a drink or something. But there were a lot of days where I didn't. So I will see you guys at lunchtime. So I'm just currently sitting here uploading the footage that I just filmed. Sorry, I'm just on my info right now. But I just wanted to say, it's only been 40 minutes and I am so hungry. Like, I just want to go get lunch right now, which is crazy because normally when I have breakfast, like my new current diet, I'm full until lunch. Like, I don't snack, I don't need anything because my oatmeal or tofu scramble or whatever I have like just keeps me full for so long. So it's just weird to like eat something, especially 2 big bowls of cereal and already be hungry. That's crazy. So I'm starving right now, so I'm gonna just let this finish uploading and then we're gonna go out to lunch, because girl, I cannot wait for the Mickey D's. Do you want to see Carl before we go? Look at him. Carl, what are you doing looking outside? Oh.
Don't touch me.
Hi. Yeah, can I get some sweet and sour, please? Cool, thanks. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Got my food. So excited. Are those seagulls? Are those British seagulls? Can you guys see those little black heads they have? What the hell are those? They're like mutant seagulls, but they're chilling with seagulls. So McDonald's was my absolute favorite thing to eat every day for lunch. This guy just gave me the dirtiest look. So I'd eat 2 of these and a fry. Oh, I forgot to ask for no stuff. I hate the pickles. And I don't like the tomato either. Take that out. Ugh. Me, back then, would not eat any green. Oh, and I got some sweet and sour sauce. This is how I always had my burger. So I'd get my double cheeseburger. Oh, no, it's falling. Put my fries in the burger like this. People think it's gross, but you're gonna eat it anyways. Why not just eat it together? And then you take your sweet and sour sauce. And you just be dipping it in. Mmm. Oh, I don't have any napkins. Fuck. This is so good. Some more fries. Okay, awkward. I just did like a whole segment and I had food all over my mouth because, dude, that burger was so messy, but it was so worth it. Even if you guys don't eat plant-based, go try the McPlant because it literally tastes just as good as a meat burger. It's amazing. It tastes like a Burger King burger, like it has the same seasonings and stuff. But anyways, as I was saying, so I'm finished my lunch now. I ate my 2 burgers with my large fry and my 2 sweet and sour sauces. Just finishing off my Coke. By the way, how is this a large? Look at this. This is a large in the UK. Look at how small that is. That would be a medium in Canada. And this is a large. This would be a medium in Canada as well. I feel like I could eat 2 more of those burgers and another fry. Like, I'm actually so hungry right now. So I'm very surprised. No wonder I could eat so much food because this stuff doesn't fill me up. After lunch, I would go back to school. I would always be late because McDonald's was quite far away from my school. So I would be late for school. I go to my classes, and then after school I would go to 7-Eleven, which was super close to my school. It was literally like a 5-minute walk, and I'd always get an extra large Coke Slurpee. So unfortunately, they don't do that here in the UK. They don't have any 7-Elevens, and Slurpees aren't really a thing, probably because it's like always cold here. But Canada's always cold too, so that's no excuse. But anyways, I tried to like find a place where I could buy a Slurpee, and the only place that I could find was the movie theater. Apparently they sell ices here. I cannot remember the last time that I had a Slurpee. Guess how much this was? 5 pounds. What? This would be considered a medium in Canada. Like a large Slurpee was like way bigger than this. Like this, I would not have this every day. It would be like double the size of this. Oh, that's so sugary. I remember when I was a kid, we would go to the States all the time, me and my mom, because we lived like right on the border. We'd go to the States and we'd go to Target, and I'd always get an icy, and I just remember it was like the best tasting Slurpee ever. But it tastes a lot different, and I don't know if that's because like the food regulations here are different, but it doesn't have that like addicting rush. Like usually when I have a Slurpee, it's like a rush. And that's why I loved it so much. It's just not the same. I'm actually very disappointed. It's good, but like I wouldn't get it again, which is not like me, or at least in the past. Well, I'm gonna try to get a brain freeze. I haven't had a brain freeze in so long. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. There's the brain. Okay, that's the rush. It's the brain freeze. I'm gonna do that again. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm relapsing my addiction right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna now go home, and then we can have our afternoon snack. So I think I'm having a sugar rush right now. Sorry, I just put my glasses on because I'm about to drive. But yeah, like I don't really feel like good. Like my heart is kind of beating. I feel very, very thirsty as well. Like I really need a drink of water. And it's just crazy that like I never knew what it felt like to be quenched. But like when I was overweight, like I had no idea what it felt like to not be thirsty, because this was a normal thing for me. Like, you know, I would just think, oh, well, I'm having a drink. Like I'm still thirsty. That's weird. I'll just have more of my Slurpee. So I just got home. I'm still drinking away on my Slurpee. I just took out Carl. There he is. So when I get home from school, I would be pretty hungry, so I would have cup of noodles. So the cup of noodles that I'm gonna have today are these ones. Hot chicken flavor ramen, which surprisingly are vegan, even though it says hot chicken flavor. On my way home, I also picked up this, which is something that I would drink a lot. This was like one of my favorite drinks to have. So yeah, you can kind of see like, I think most of my calories, you guys, came from my drinks. Okay, let's have some of this. Let's not spill it this time. Oh, so good. So I'm not gonna add this whole thing in. It's a little too hot for me. So just a little bit. Oh my god, this is so good. Why do cup noodles just taste way better than other noodles? Boom. So for dinner, I would either have a TV dinner, which seems to not be a thing here in Europe. It's a huge thing in Canada, at least. I don't know about the States, probably in the States as well. But a TV dinner is like a pre-made dinner with like a meat, some sides, and then like a dessert. And we just literally throw it in the microwave. In 4 or 5 minutes, it's done. I used to have that all the time. Or takeaway foods from the places that I worked. If I had a shift at work, I'd either eat there. So that was either Quiznos, the foot-long sandwiches with like carbonara, with like a drink and chips. Or when I was working at this restaurant, I would always order like burgers takeaway with like poutine fries. If you don't know what poutine is, Canadian fries with gravy and cheese curds. That's what I'm having for dinner. And I've sadly just realized that it's not vegan. For some reason, I saw this in the plant-based section. I just kind of like flipped it around and I saw this and I was like, okay, yeah, it's vegan, cool. But apparently it says Vegetarian Society. I thought this was the vegan one. I'm very, very upset about that, but you know, I bought it now and it's here, so I'm gonna eat it anyways. So this is my European microwavable dinner. I'm just gonna put this on the stove because I don't have a microwave. I put it back into the microwavable tray just to put us in the spirit of what I would actually be eating when I was 60 pounds overweight. Wow, I really thought I was gonna hate that. Actually not that bad. See, like, it sounds okay in theory, like, oh, whatever, like, why not just eat a takeaway dinner? Like, it's just the same thing. Like, there's probably so much sugar added, so much salt added just to make it taste better. So I don't like TV dinners. I actually hate them because of I had to have them so much growing up. All I want is a big glass of water. Because of the challenge, I'm not gonna drink water. I don't want any more of that juice. So I'm gonna have milk. I used to drink milk all the time, like it was water. Just gonna take a few more bites and then I have one more thing I need to eat. And I'm not gonna eat all of it. Like, I already know I'm not gonna complete this challenge. So let me just take a few more bites. So it's 9 o'clock and I'm very, very tired. I have one final thing that I need to eat today. I'm definitely not gonna eat this whole thing. I'm literally just gonna have like a handful because I am stuffed. I cannot eat anymore. It's chips. It wasn't these chips in particular, it was these salt and vinegar chips. Miss Vicky salt and vinegar chips. I used to have those all the time, every day. Sometimes at school I'd go to the vending machine and like get some from there, like the little mini packets. But I'd normally buy myself like a big thing. I wouldn't eat the whole thing unless I was really hungry, but I'd at least eat half of it. So I picked up these ones. These are very delicious. These are the Bugles Southern Style Barbecue Walker's chips. Oh my gosh. These are so good. It's actually weird, but since I've gone plant-based, I crave salty foods and I no longer crave chocolate. Like, I still love chocolate, but I don't crave it as much as I do chips. Sorry, my battery just died. So I'm just on my iPhone right now. So my final thoughts for today is I don't think there's anything wrong with eating like this once in a while. Like, I do not think that there's anything wrong with having a cheat day and just going full out, eating whatever you want. I don't normally have like a full-on cheat day like this unless I'm on vacation somewhere. But normally I'll have like one day a week where I have a cheat meal and just have like a dessert of anything that I want. So I normally pick chips. I normally do pick these chips and I just eat the whole thing and I'm like, yeah, let me just have another one. These are so good. Yeah, today I'm really glad that I did it and I got to show you guys how I used to eat. So I'd say like the main things that are so different is that when I was overweight as well, like I didn't really have meals. Compared to how I eat now, the foods that I would call breakfast, lunch, and dinner like aren't really complete meals. Like they don't have any vegetables. There's nothing nutritious about them. There's no fiber. Like there's no nutritional value in anything that I ate. And I do prefer my diet now. And I think this is why I've been able to maintain it for so long, because the way that I eat now, and I'm not talking about plant-based, but just like the whole foods that I eat, like that have a lot of fiber, have a lot of nutritional value, like a lot of vegetables, a lot of healthy carbs, like brown rice. Those foods like just make me feel good, and they actually taste good. Like I actually prefer my own cooked food to all of this food that I had today, which is crazy because at one point, like I didn't even want to lose weight because I was scared that I was never going to eat McDonald's again. I was like, bitch, I don't want to lose weight if I can't eat McDonald's every single day, because McDonald's is the most delicious thing in the whole entire world. And why am I talking so fast? I don't know. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed like the mukbang. I'm gonna take off my makeup and go straight to bed because I am exhausted. And I don't know if it's just because I've been filming all day or if it's just because this food just really took a toll on me. I am going to go to bed now. So let me know down below if you guys enjoyed this video and whether or not you learned something. You know, don't judge anyone by the way they eat, because you really don't know anything that goes on in their home. Like even people that you live with, like you have no idea if they wake up in the middle of the night and snack. You don't know if they wake up in the middle of the night and expel it forcefully. You know what I mean? Like, so don't ever judge people, and don't ever think that just because someone's skinny and eating McDonald's that they eat like that all the time, or if someone is overweight and eating McDonald's, they eat like that all the time. Like they could be very healthy. Like it doesn't really necessarily matter what your weight is. It just matters like what perfect weight is the best for you. So yeah, but yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next Thursday for another video.